Hello and welcome everybody back to another video right here on HotCuppaTV, and today we have another Prehistoric Kingdom video because you guys loved the previous video, and basically guys, I'm extremely excited and passionate about this game and I cannot wait until it comes out. Now, what you are looking at is indeed brand new gameplay of the T-Rex being released. What we're seeing is new animations and the way that it moves its body as well here with the Brachiosaurus. So yeah guys, the devlog for this game, so which is the latest updates that they release each month that I will bring to you guys and deliver to you right here on the channel, like an Amazon Prime package. Like I'm doing today, delivering you the news. It was not out until the 5th or the 6th of July, I think it was, so about 48 hours ago. So I'm going ahead and making this video and then delivering you guys the update, and as you can see, all of these things that we are seeing, this new gameplay footage and clips were included in this month's update. Now, including something absolutely incredible. This is my favorite thing, and it's coming after this clip that we are looking at here. It's coming next. So we are going to delve into the devlog and read out all of the information regarding these clips and dissect exactly what we are looking at. But if you guys are enjoying the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more Prehistoric Kingdom videos, and we will be updating you guys every time they release news for this game. So now, as you can see this clip, this is my most favorite part. This is amazing. This is literally, guys, this makes me so excited because this is why I'm so pumped for this game. It's basically going to have everything that Jurassic World Evolution was kind of lacking. Now, arguably one thing that you could argue is that unfortunately it doesn't have the intensely realistic animations that look like Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, the same way that Jurassic World Evolution has in the game. But other than that, it has everything else, and look at all of these different variations here of decorating that you can do with the terrain tools. It's outrageous, it's incredible, and it's amazing. And this is just the waterscaping tool, guys. So they're showing off the new landscaping tools in more detail, showing how you can slope the terrain and really make amazingly detailed parks. Look at this. We can make incredible structures and we can decorate it to our heart's content. If someone desired, someone could even draw a picture of a T-Rex inside of the, like you could draw a dinosaur inside of the ground basically. So it's crazy. So let's go ahead and jump straight in. The devlog for Prehistoric Kingdom. So here we are in this month's devlog. This is June's devlog, and we will be going down and actually taking a look at the updates for this month that they're including in the game. Now, there's a few screenshots here. I will quickly read out what's going on. Team's been well. Basically, they have been focusing on tackling performance, isolating issues, and finding ways to optimize the frame rates of the game, basically. And then down here, this video that we saw about the T-Rex, okay, basically what they're doing is they're improving the T-Rex animations and just making it look more realistic. That's basically the gist of this. It gives you more control over how the animal moves. The creatures have they have different, the whole creature is completely modeled and therefore it is animated. So yeah, it was an awesome video looking at that. Seeing how the T-Rex moves in this game is going to be fantastic. I am excited. And then we've got these fence junctions here, which is this bit here. And then we had the terrain tools, which we actually saw a technical deep dive into. But if we actually take a little bit of a closer look at this, I mean, this is incredible. Look at the amount of detail and art we are going to be able to do when we are, doing this. It's the advanced water painting system. They're saying it's looking more and more polished day by day, but they are still working on it, guys. So this is not even the finished product. Imagine how technical, in-depth and detailed it is going to be when the game is actually released. I cannot wait. As you can see up there, it says there's the size and the intensity of the landscaping tool, which you can change, which I'm really loving because it looks like out of 100% you can literally put it on any percentage and therefore have very specific sizes for everything. So yeah, that's incredible. Now down to the environmental art for this month. What we have is new biomes and specifically new trees and stuff like that added for the biomes. The grassland biome offers a lot of choice, including famous foliage, the acacia trees, the baobab trees, elephant grass. Oh man, elephant grass, that's amazing. And we have lots of fun and matching selections. available for plant life and creating new environments, much like the previous 2 biomes that they have shown. And as you guys can see, I showed the pictures at the start of the video, but you can just see the landscapes around here are absolutely unbelievably detailed. This just makes me like, I'm so excited. I'm not joking. I actually think this looks better than Jurassic World Evolution. I didn't think I was going to say that, but at the start, it wasn't looking that, you know, completed as a game. But if you just look at this picture, look at the mountains in the background, the depth effect, kind of just the graphics. First of all, I love that. It's kind of very Planet Zoo like. You know, it looks very detailed with the graphics. Potentially even better than Jurassic World Evolution. And then you've got the amount of foliage and decorations you could add is exactly what Jurassic World Evolution was missing. And I'm a type of person who loves, you know, adding detail. Structures here as part of the park. They're going to have animal nurseries. So I'll just quickly read this for you guys. Taken from the previous design, elevated to new heights, literally a cornerstone piece of infrastructure for every player. This building has been updated with more of a grounded art direction in an attempt to find a perfect balance between a lovely genetics facility and a giant warehouse for mega lizards. If you ask me, this does look a little bit similar to, I don't know, slightly copying Jurassic World Evolution or even a City Skylines building, but at the same time, it's not close enough to them that it does look like it's from a different game, right? Like, so it looks very, what I like about it is the detail. You know, the fact it's got these little tree gardens in there where what looks like this, where the staff can go and have their lunch. That's awesome. Adding new components like various staff areas to increase visual interest, a loading bay inspired by an older iteration was installed onto the structure's extremity. So the other picture that we're looking at here, as you can see, a Brachiosaurus's head is poking out of the end of that nursery there. It's kind of incredible. You can put dinosaurs in a nursery and watch them grow up to become, it's like exactly like Pokemon. Did any of you guys remember when you were playing Pokemon when you were younger and you had the baby Pokemons? So you would leave them in the, the daycare center, and the Pokemons would actually grow up. You would come back, pick them up. It kind of reminds me of that. There would be a fully grown Pokemon, and oh man, that's amazing. I don't really know what the details of this. Let's read through it a bit. Although deployment works the same as it always has, drag and drop the creatures into the park, and the first animal currently bred inside the nursery will be standing outside the area once it's already placed, offering a chance to see the size of the specimen ahead of time. So it's basically like their version of the hatchery, or the Hammond Creation Lab, if you will, but it's kind of like a nursery where they grow up. It's kind of awesome. We will see the details more as they release. But yeah, it seems very, very interesting. I haven't actually seen the gameplay of the dinosaurs being dragged and dropped in, so we'll have to see that. I think it was in the demo probably, right? But I can't remember that. Although we do have a little bit of demo footage on the channel if you guys want to go back and check out that footage. I'll try to link it. Or just go back on the channel, you'll be able to see it. It was about a year ago. Switching to a slightly tastier subject, last month we laid out the design plans for feeding as a whole, determining how the process of food production, delivery and consumption excuse me, will work. As a result, the ground feeders were homogenized in order to account for these plants and to work better with ontogeny to prevent excessive clipping or animation that simply wouldn't work across multiple designs. But what I like about this is the detail in the fish and the meat. Like, that looks way more high definition and detailed than the Jurassic World Evolution did. It's also like the different bases they have. They have wood, they have what appears to be some sort of stone, potentially even cardboard there. What is that? Cardboard, rubber or something? And then a brown looking material over there. I don't know what that is. Down here you have the different grades of nutrients. You have low grade, mid grade and high grade. This is fantastic. Looking at the detail in here, it really does look more nutritious to the right hand side than to the left. So potentially, you know, the right hand side is what you want to be giving to your bigger, chunkier herbivores, and then the left hand side to your smaller ones. And that's for the herbivores. I assume they'll be doing that for the carnivore feeders on the top there as well, having, you know, different grades of fish and then different grades of steak and meat and lamb, and then different grades of whatever it is on the right there. Can't figure out what that is. It looks like some sort of bugs or maybe even twigs and leaves for the herbivores. it is important to understand that the updates made to assets follow for a smarter workflow, better performance, and a higher quality outcome to the game. Everything we've learned along the way, feedback, gameplay, amenities, trying to build, and we'll have a bunch of snazzy, far more grounded structures heading your way very soon. Thank you very much for the streamlined workflow. So they're just talking about stuff there, and then here we have more animations and Kylosaurus there, which we can see it moving. It's incredible. It used to break the limbs of its most misfortunate predators. Jesus Christ, that sounds terrible. But all I know is if I saw any one of these dinosaurs coming towards me, I would leg it directly into the woods and climb up a tree. But not if it was a velociraptor. If it was a velociraptor, I'd probably just kneel on the ground, guys, and stay completely still. Let me know what you guys would do. Let's face it, you're not going to be able to run away from a velociraptor. But anyway, grazing on top of the highest Jurassic trees, the Brachiosaurus is a famous sauropod. Beloved for its graceful silhouette and enormous size, speculated to be near frequent large bodies of water in order to support its weight, and a concept that has been since long abandoned thanks to modern science. Look at the detail there, and we can see the video at the start here of this Brachiosaurus. We'll have another quick look at it here. The area of motion it's been working on to improve the secondary animation on bigger animals, enhancing our rigs to utilize a more dedicated process for better results. So they're just talking about performance and things like that here. Take a look at our in-engine Brachiosaurus walk test. They've added jiggling bones. Isn't that crazy? So you can actually see the bones jiggling inside, and you can actually see the structure moving there as it walks along. It's actually quite awesome. So yeah, so the genetics lab showcase is what we had here going on. We looked at this at the start of the video, but this is basically the clips of the dinosaurs inside of the hatchery when you're looking at them, or in this case the nursery, or in this case the genetics lab, and you can just mess around with all of the attributes in here. Change temperature and biomes. Let's actually read this. It's interesting because it looks like here they're going to have 8 different biomes. Look at that. Desert, scrubland, grassland, tropical, wetland, coastal, temperate, and boreal. It says temperature of each biome to make a system more distinguishable. Wow, so they're going to have climates and temperatures. That's crazy. Different species, unique temperature range, and can have multiple plant biomes assigned to them for added diversity, making alternative species such as Smilodon Fatilis feel far more special. That's crazy. So you can actually, what they're saying is you can create the perfect biome for every single dinosaur, which we cannot do in Jurassic World Evolution. Let's face it, because there's very limited foliage and trees to plant in that game. So yeah, and what else? Social requirements, of course, as you'd expect. We've got all these kind of information here, so if you guys want to read it, you can go onto the website yourself and look through it in depth, but I'm just here delivering you guys the news. Also, I really love this new looking dinosaur here. It's the Plateosaurus. I've never seen this, and I think it was actually designed by one of their creators in their company. Cindy apparently did a sculpture of this dinosaur and made it more primitive and reptilian. So I think this is actually a homemade, I don't know, this is like a dinosaur that they've been working on, but correct me if I'm wrong about that, guys, in the comment section below. And then I've got some fan arts and stuff here, and that's the end of the update for this month. And essentially, it's looking incredible. We've got so much new stuff coming out for the game, and I am excited. I can't wait to play it, and I feel like I actually can't wait to play it, and I feel like this definitely fills the gap that Jurassic World Evolution was lacking with all of the different things that we could do in the game. So let me know what you guys think, and if you're pumped for Prehistoric Kingdom, leave a comment below in this video and smash the like button if you've enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys watching, and thank you so much for all of the amazing support and comments on this channel. But yeah, it's pretty late now, so I'm going to go, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys all in the next one here on HotCuppaTV.